saw by the intro, I saw some movies, and I'm going to talk about them. One of the ones is Are You There, God? Is Me, Margaret. It's from the director of The Edge of 17, and it is about a young girl who moves from New York to a small town, and she meets other people, and she starts learning and thinking about life and with puberty and stuff like that. Now, I've seen The Edge of 17 once. I didn't see it in theaters. I saw it with my sister, if I believe so. A year after it came out. Or maybe 2 years, I don't know. But as I do enjoy it, especially as a Woody Harrelson fan also. I really enjoyed this movie. I was pretty excited for it from the trailer, that, we got, and this movie was pretty great, admittedly. Admittedly, one of my favorite movies of the year, in my top 10 so far, and it definitely won't stay that long in there, because, like, there are other movies that can take it, like Oppenheimer, Spider-Verse, and, many, many more. But I kind of loved this movie. Well, I don't love it like, it's not, like, up there with, like, it's not gonna be up there with one of the greatest movies of all time, like, a Citizen Kane, or a Godfather, or anything like that. But this is a really great movie, honestly. It's genuinely hilarious. Genuinely. There are certain moments where I laughed out loud. Genuinely. I laughed my ass off, especially, like, genuinely. It's so funny. Genuinely. Not mention the main character, Margaret herself. She is very likable, and I forgot who played her. Hold on a second, let me look. Yeah, it's not on. Just gonna look real quick. Abby Fortson, who, plays her, she is really good in this movie. Like, she will not win any Oscars or be nominated or anything, but she is really good in this movie, genuinely. Also, Rachel McAdams, she is also really good, like, genuinely. It has an amazing cast, also, with a lot of talented people in it. Not to mention, the cinematography, I'm not gonna say it's, like, Oscar-worthy or anything. It doesn't look like, it's gonna be visually stunning. It's not visually stunning, like, Dune Part 2 is probably gonna be, and will probably be nominated and maybe win. But it does look pretty good. It does, kinda looks a little bright at times, but still, it does fit the tone. It looks pretty great, also, genuinely. Not mention, the grandmother in this movie is just fucking hilarious. Genuinely, genuinely. Not mention their chemistry, also, that we get from them are just amazing. I loved those scenes so much. They're easily some of my favorite scenes in the movie. Not mention, like, everyone is kind of likable. Like, yes, there are, people who are assholes in it, of course. But, like, the main character herself, Margaret, as I said, is really likable. And, her mother is likable, like, genuinely. It's, not mention it's just a feel-good movie. If I would say an issue that I have with it is that I kind of wanted more from it. Because, like, because it does feel like, we got a little less in it, admittedly. And I did kind of want more, especially with, someone who is tall and is made fun of because she is tall, and yet you can see the similarities, if you know what I mean, with something else, I guess, maybe, I don't know, it just reminded me of it, but still, I kind of wanted more, a little bit from that, because, like, just hear them talk about her, and then just see, like, 2 scenes, or 3 tiny scenes of them interacting, I guess, with the second one being most important, I guess. But still, I really thought this was great. I would have liked more off it, genuinely. And even though I have never read the book, I could say this is a pretty good book to screen adaptation. I don't know. Tell me if you've read the book, if this is, good at adapting it. Overall, I give Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret, an A minus. Now, the next movie, as you saw, is Evil Dead Rise, which I didn't watch in theaters, sadly. I am a big Evil Dead fan. I am fan of the Evil Dead movies. I haven't seen the show yet. I know. I'll try. And it's basic. And I'll just read you the synopsis here, because I'll just do that because it'll be easier than what it is. 3 siblings find an ancient vinyl that gives birth to bloodthirsty demons that run amok in a Los Angeles apartment building and thrusts them into a primal battle for survival as they face the most nightmarish version of a family imaginable. No shit. Genuinely. And honestly, if I'm being honest, this is possibly my 3rd favorite Evil Dead movie, maybe. I don't know, I may prefer it more than the original, maybe. I don't know, I need to rewatch them. But still, genuinely, this movie was an absolute blast. It's an absolute bloodbath. If you just want a bloodbath, blood candy, whatever, carnage, whatever, this is a movie. Trust me, there is some brutal shit in here. Trust me, genuinely, it's, I'm not gonna say it in case you haven't seen it, but, The Shining, there's something that probably reminds you of The Shining, at least it did for me. Yeah, and not mention the atmosphere. I love the atmosphere in this movie, honestly. Genuinely, its cinematography is also, helps that also, with it being dark, but not way too dark, and it just does it perfectly, in my opinion. Not mention, who plays, the mother again? Elisa Sutherland. What is wrong with me? I'm so sorry. But genuinely, she is fantastic. Genuinely. This is the Mia Goth of this year, even though Pearl for me is a new release. But yeah, really, she is kind of the Mia Goth of this year. Genuinely, of course she is not gonna be nominated, and yes, this will definitely not be the best performance of this year, because, there are gonna be way more, way more, actresses who are worthy of nominations also, just like her also. Not mentioned, she is really talented also, and it is definitely going to be sad, because the Academy just hates horror. Screw you, Academy. Screw you, Academy. But yeah, genuinely, she is fantastic. Genuinely. Whether if she's normal in the beginning, and then just goes horrifying in when she's possessed. Genuinely. Also has my favorite, possession, start to the movie, in the entire franchise for me. It's honestly my favorite, honestly, because, it has some nice, it has callbacks to, the original, and, but it does it in a new way, and I kind of like it, honestly, and it's pretty more brutal, admittedly, and genuinely, not mention it's well shot. The movie itself is really well shot, especially in, the final, especially some stuff towards the end. Also, we get, an amazing title card in it. Genuinely, it's up on YouTube. You can look it up if you want. I saw it before I watched it, and I was like, holy shit, that looks awesome. And then I watched it, and it looked even better, honestly. Not mention, genuinely, with the brutality of it, you can tell it is like that from the beginning, because we get some gross stuff that kind of reminds me of what Art the Clown would do, honestly. Really, though, not mention with the cinematography in the beginning, also looks really good. I love the brightness in it, and it looks gorgeous, genuinely. Not mention, the direction in here, from all these, the director, Lee Cronin, gave to the actors. he is really talented. He did another movie, I forget the name of it, called, one second, The Hole in the Ground, that I have yet to see, and I kind of want to watch it even more now, after seeing this, because I can tell he's really talented, genuinely, not mention, like, of course, with it being an Evil Dead movie, it does some pretty brutal shit to the characters. And this movie, I was like, okay, they're not gonna do what they did before. And oh my god! It went above and beyond with it. And it's honestly my favorite horror movie of the year so far. I don't know, there's a lot more to come out. Like, there's a lot more. And some more I need to see, like Infinity Pool and stuff like that. But yeah, overall, I really enjoyed this movie. Not top 10 for me, but, like, top 20 so far for me. And so far, right now, I give Evil Dead Rise an A-. Really great movie. Would highly recommend, both of those. Anyways, those are, some movies I wanted to talk about. If you want me to talk about, a movie, coming out, or a movie that's already out, and just, you want me to talk about it, then, let me know down in the comments. Like this video if you want to. You don't need to. Subscribe if you want to also, if you want to see more of me, my ugly face. But yeah, really, just do what you like, and, I hope you have, and I hope you enjoy. Stay awesome. Stay awesome.